Rusty took hacking my spare tire cable on my 2000 for Yukon. Couldn't get my spare tire cable to release, so this is how I hacked this down. The recipe to the spare attack mechanism hack on this 2004 GMC Yukon. Sometimes these emergency tire cable gets stuck for whatever reason, because it may be stripped out or rusted in. Some people just haven't used them in a long time, and it gets jammed. So I think I have a solution here to get it in working order. So here we go. Okay, you go and stick your jack tool in place and turn it, and it's not moving. You on the highway, you're stranded, and nothing's happening. You have a problem. So, if you happen to buy a vehicle like this, then it's a good thing to go ahead and inspect whether or not your tire is going to lower, and you're going to be able to lower and also check your tire pressure before you travel, or just being around your neighborhood. You go to take this tire down and it don't move, something's going on. I found out that through lack of use, lack of preventative maintenance checks, these things get stuck and they may strip and get rusty, but this is what I did. I found out that this tire would not move. I just took my hacksaw and cut that and just pulled it out. I'm able to take my hacksaw and lay it sideways and saw the spring that was holding the tire and the cable that was coming through the spring. I took my hacksaw and sawed that whole thing off, and the tire, I had to get out of the way as I put something under the tire to hold it. I think I had my jack under the tire to hold it as I sawed it so to let it down without falling on me. Once I popped that cable, I hacksawed the cable loose and the tire was free. This thing was so jammed I ended up taking off this whole mechanism. This screw right here. Got it now. Just had one bolt, another part just kind of slides up in there. So just slid it off. The whole thing came down. Just wanted to check it out and make sure the cable was good inside. And it's going to spray with some 10W40, put some type of grease on that so it'll stay loose. I heard that you could stick something up in here to release this, but I tried and I couldn't get it, so I just took the whole unit down. I didn't have the space and I couldn't see what I was doing, so this was my next step. I heard it was easier to take and just stick something through there. This is the piece here that was not releasing. Hacking this project, I pulled out this rubber insert that was inside of the chamber there in this boot, and also got rid of the spring that was on there. But there you go. While this was still on the truck, you should be able, I heard, to take and put a screwdriver through there and push on this to get the tire to get that to release like that. This was not releasing like it was designed to do. For some reason, since I took the spring off the end of this cable, this seems to work pretty good now. I let my tire up and down with no problem. So what I did with the end of the cable that I cut with my hacksaw and took the spring off, I got a couple of clamps here from Home Depot and just winded it through my bottom of my cable and clamped them together real tight. So it's not going anywhere. It's not going to come off. I kind of tied it in a knot through one, then through the other, and just clamped it down. My socket set there. Both screws real tight. And that's going to hold. And this just sits right there at the bottom, nice and tight. And I just hack this and it works fine. It goes up and down with no problem. I'm gonna put some grease on here later. Got my 10W40 spraying up inside of this hole here. Much to it. Turn it sideways. Just flush right in place. And it just stays right there until you get the boat ready. This just to get your cable hacked, but I wanted to check out my cable, see if any rust is up in there. But the cable comes out now. You can test it by hand while it's out, but everything's moving, it's turning good. I'm going to slide this piece through first as I hold it up with my knee and turn this sideways. Slide that right behind it. And all the way through. And it's in. Make sure that's facing the right way. Just gonna put this back through there. And get ready to raise my tire. See the cable starting to tighten. And the tire's lifting off the ground. Going back up with ease if this has been lubricated. There's no problem. It's nice and tight and snug. And okay, now let it back down. Let it back down. You let it back down, but with ease, no problem. And we just hacked this system that stopped working for whatever reason. So now we're in an emergency. We can get our tire down with no problem.